least you will help me.
I
won't
will.
You?
I will indeed help you. Alright, let's go to year 2. Samwise. Okay. I'm going to get rid of all of these. Remove. So apparently these do count for the yearly thing, which is nice. Alright, I'll keep those two in my list here. We're going to start with paying our respects to the gaffer, because if you don't, then you're very, very rude. Alright. Tall and black-clad and stooped over him. So the gaffer and Farmer Maggot are some of the most powerful people in Middle-earth. They have stood up to Nazgul. They might have been a little bit afraid, as you should be afraid of Nazgul, but they weren't so afraid that they weren't able to talk. Alright. We're gonna be dropping some eaves here. Cook a stew with taters and a brace of conies. Alright, I should have a cook pot. There it is. I came prepared. I've forgotten that these were unbound. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my key light. Okay, so we need to go fetch a small beer for Rosie Cotton. And so we're going to a most famous place. And we can quietly listen to one of my favorite pieces of music in all of Lotro, which is the nighttime music in the Shire. Hello. $10 from Apu! Thank you so much! Every bit helps. We getting there, fam. We getting there. And again, I will twist Cordoban's arm, which I don't think it'll really take much twisting because he's generally pretty cool about this sort of thing. Is the famous green dragon. So, in case you were wondering why the colors of the anniversary event was green, obviously, plus the, like, burgundy off color, is because of the sign of the green dragon. And I'm excited, okay? Because, as we mentioned, the Potatoes character frame and the Samwise property guard are both going on the community loot list for Extra Life, so later this year people will be able to pick those up. So let's say whatever the criteria are for how, you know, like your donation of X amount cumulative, let's say you do 10 different donations of $10 for, you know, you want to patronize 10 different streamers, then, well, that's $100. And then you get a number of picks off the community loot list. And then you can hook up your characters with potato frames for them, for all the hobbits, if, you know, and you go with it from there. And I imagine we're probably going to be doing giveaways of those. I imagine, again, this is just me speculating. I want to be clear about this. I expect that there will be, like, codes that streamers will be able to be given out to people.
Me?
Because Rosie Cotton wants a small beer, you dingleberry. Wait, you're not the right person. Small beer right here. Thank you. A small beer. Because she's dainty. The Samwise and Mistress Rosie romance is one of the cutest things in all of Lord of the Rings. Like, Samwise is such a knucklehead, but Samwise is also the smartest person in all of Lord of the Rings. You can tell the game is lagging where I couldn't even see that rider for a while. Alright. I wish that Sam had never left, and here's her dad, Tom. Okay. Okay. Then we need to go to Rivendell to recall with Sam the time he saw an Oliphant. We gotta go to into the old forest to shake our fist at Old Man Willow. With the pony. Okay. Old forest first. Gotta take the stable master. And get that out of the way. There we go. I do like the fact that
Hello there.
when the Yondershire came in, they redid all of the... Oh, wow. Well, Druid, you dingleberry, you didn't actually unlock all the things. Well, let's go. Hey, it's a member of the Lonely Mountain Band! One of my other kinships. Looks like I did forget something. Unlocking the stock stable master. And the Buckland stable master, come to think of it. We'll stop by on both of them. So I know we're coming back into the old forest at some point today. Cold french fries are not awesome. They're better than no french fries at all. Alright. We'll let the game catch up. You good? Alright. I'm looking forward to the 64-bit servers. Hopefully later this year. I'm looking forward to having two-factor authentication when they redo the launcher. I'm looking forward to more people being able to use the 64-bit client so they can stop using the 32-bit client. Why did it not say that I... Because I didn't see the green thing on Gundo's head, so that's why I didn't stop by. It doesn't say... This game. Alright. I'm gonna ride across the bridge like a normal person. You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna talk to the Dockmaster. This could be handy. Thank you. Hey! I have an instant way to the thing. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna check. Yeah, my stable master map said that I did have. Well, I'm gonna talk to him anyway. Just Sully.
Hello there.
Hi. All right, we're gonna go yell at Old Man Willow. He's a powerful singer. I do appreciate just how freaking creepy the Old Forest is again. Remember how the Old Forest didn't used to be so creepy? And then hashtag scenario returned. But we're totally going the wrong way. Let's get back on the path. The path, the path. There's a tater over there. Has anybody done this particular Tales thing without getting a tater? Like, did you wait to do this until you actually collected taters in the wild? As opposed to, like, picking them up or... Where in the hell are we going? We are, like, going way out of the way, because... Oh, whatever. Alright, let's go back here. Go this way. Here we go. Follow the path. You bought yours on the auction house? And I always kind of looked askance at those people who would, like, put the taters up for, like, 1 gold each or some stupidity like that. That was always like, what are you doing? That was so unkind of people doing that. But then again, just to annoy those people, the ones that were trying to profiteer off of it, I was always in hearty agreement with the people who would roll in and just drop, you know, taters for like 1 copper in there. It's like, here, have a tater. Have 3 taters, like, set them up and just say, here, 1 copper, you're fine. Alright. Now, as a will-based class, me being here is draining my power. Draining my power. I'll have it! I'll have you! Because Samwise was gonna chop that tree down with a herring. Okay, we're going to the pony. We're going to the pony to talk to a pony. Or to visit a pony. I like that new water effect. If I recall correctly, this was one of the first things that Scenario worked on when he came back to the dev team. Goldberry! Outside, doing, you know, the singing thing outside the windows, as is proper, as an adaptation of the books. That's what the book said she did, so that's what they did. Oh, was your kid named 2 Pancakes? It is 2 Pancakes! What a lovely kid named 2 Pancakes. It's creepy. Let's go the normal way out of here. Not the I'm gonna yeet myself into the crick way out of here. So I think for next year's anniversary shenanigans with Cordovin, I'm going to recommend to him that he might want to actually do it over by the res circle. Not because of the fact that he murders like half the server when they all show up and then he brings a certain Balrog out or whatever. But simply the fact that this is like a different zone, right? And there's actually a lot bigger space here to work with. Because one of the things I noticed, the problem that we were having yesterday, is that people were zoning in and out of the Bree area. And I think in some cases, especially on Saranen, where people got kicked off the server, it probably caused some issues. Because we were basically, like, over on this little knoll, this grassy knoll. Over by Leland, like, over here. And right now, it says I'm in Bree. But if I go over here, you know, I'm in the southern Bree fields. And so if he'd been, like, over on the other side of the river, over here, or even by the red circle would actually be kind of funny. Or maybe in that little patch of field beyond the red circle. That way people who actually legitimately needed to use the red circle for other reasons wouldn't be negatively affected. I think that's probably going to be the smarter play. But whether he does or not, again, despite what some people may think, Cord doesn't actually listen to me that often. When I say something, it's like I'll make a suggestion and he may or may not actually do anything about it. In a lot of cases he doesn't, because you know he has his own way of doing things. I'm a noble steed. All right, Bill the pony, the noble steed. All right, we're gonna go hit up some Neeker Breakers. So we do have double bonus points in the Lotro store right now. And one of the reasons why I was mentioning this, I was just thinking about the fact that they do have double bonus points. And I think there's a reason for it. Is our very own Eldaleth, one of the moderators here and on the official Lotro channel, and other personages who data mine Bullroarer for stuff for the wiki, because she's one of the directors of the wiki. That's what she does, is she goes data mining. And she found a new coffer coming up. I'm not going to say what the name is. It's cute. If you're in my Discord, !Discord for the link to join it if you would like to. And the coffer has some cool things in it, I thought. It has like a mound, it has some cosmetics. And some of those cosmetics apparently, theoretically, are visible in some of the anniversary promotional stuff. People are like, where does this guy's cosmetic come from? And apparently it must be from the supporter pack that's coming up. But Cordovin did not confirm or deny that rumor, but I think that's where everybody thinks it's coming from. There's also pictures of the horse. And I need a better look at one side of the horse. Because if it is what I think it is, then I really, 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 really want it. Alright. Rivendell as our next stop. Okay, quickest way to get to Rivendell, honestly, is go back to the house and take the Rivendell port. You mean a certain object in the basket? Yeah, it kind of looks like a certain thing of my familiarity. Yeah, the theory is that it's the new supporter pack. So, if you want to maximize the amount of Lojo points that you're gonna buy with real money, now is the weekend to do it.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Rivendell. And I apologize if I'm snacking on my french fries. I am actually really hungry. I should be eating one of my apples right now because Samwise and apples is a thing. I have a new favorite kind of apple. When I was a kid,
What do you need?
Red Delicious were the apples that we would always get as the fancy apples. You know, living out in the boonies, you just go out and find an apple tree and pick apples, but they were generally sour even when they were ripe. But when you went to the store to buy apples, you got Red Delicious apples. And that's, as an adult, that's always the kind that I would get. And I like Red Delicious. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try some other kind of apple for a change. And I looked, my store actually had some taste profiles, some flavor profiles on various of their labels. And the Gala apple was basically, this is just sweet all the damn time. I went, I'll have that. And so I got some, I've been starting to get Gala apples every week at the store. Just like a couple, 2 or 3. And I'm like, oh, I love these apples. Oh, what a great kid name! Questies with my besties? Oh man. That's such a great kid name. Go talk to Samwise in Rivendell about the time they saw an Oliphant. Sam's over here. Session play with Sam!
As he and the other rangers prepared a trap for the men of Harrod at Kirith Negin, Mablung found his discussion with the halflings loudly interrupted. I spoke with the halflings for a time, and they asked much about me and my brethren.
This is as near as I should like to get.
Our trap had failed, for the Southrons broke through as arrows flew above us.
And what does he do? He runs up to go look. See, that one's even tiptoeing through the tulips. Even Corey wouldn't be startled by that one.
A great trumpet sounded as a mummak rushed forth, and in madness it slew all caught in its path.
Okay, now that I'm realizing where we are.
I remained with the halflings as they slept and awaited my captain's return.
And the weird thing is that it dumps you in Hennethanoon. Okay. Now, I think the quickest way to get where I need to go is to get to Stangard. And ride north from there.
These are troublesome times indeed.
It is. Undertide. How many people have made Stout Axe Mariners, I wonder? I have to imagine they'd be the least represented.
How may I help you, friend?
You could just stand guard. Thingla, Southbury can get to stand guard. Alright. Southbury to stand guard. We'll do it. Yeah, I think that on the Stable Master map, any of the stable points that have like the star, the sunburst on it, they should all have all of the the hubs should have all the other hubs and the far rangings going. But I think they just need to redo the Stable Master network entirely, and just redo it from stem to stern. Because there are definitely a few places that need a Stable Master. And then I think they need to update some of the stable points.
What do you need?
Oh man, oh man. Alrighty, let's keep going. And a Corfu. There we go, stand guard. Let's go. The stand guard. Stand guard is one of those things that I really hate the reputation system in Lotro, because the way they did the reputation means that you cannot complete the exploration deed unless you're kindred with the Riders of Stand Guard. Or is it ally? Because basically, you can't get into the rep hall. And the rep hall is one of the things that you need to complete the exploration deed. No, you need to be an ally. Even my main doesn't have that. But when my main when I get back to playing her for completionist deeds, we'll be fine. Okay, so Gollum is supposed to be somewhere near Thinglad, so somewhere around in here. And so I could just take the Stable Master to Thinglad, but I might as well just ride to the river and ride up from there. Because I always miss him. I remember back in the day as well, when Professor Corey the last time Professor Corey updated his MacBook, for some weird reason, he chose to use the Great River area as the first place, because that's where his character was playing at the time. Hi. Are you a rare? No, you just look like a regular quest person. Quest bear. Alright. There's the river. So we have to find Gollum. And on some level, I do appreciate the fact that the quest doesn't point you in the right direction. That you have to actually go look. And there he is. So he's not actually all that close to Thinglad. Alright. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We have a really large goal today, but I figured for a nice long stream it'd be fine. And if we don't make it, it's fine. The main thing is I do want to do some points giveaways, but I thought, you know, let's do it to celebrate milestones. Alright. Am I running past Thinglad? Not yet. I need to run up the hill to Thinglad. Running up that hill. Run up the places. Now I'm going south and I meant to go north. Because I was going to use the Stable Master in Thinglad. Yeah, let me go. Ah, there it is. So I do have the Vineyards of Lorien, and I can, actually, no, I might be able to go all the way to Karen. No, I think I'll have to start with the Vineyards. And then go to Karen Amroth, and then ride up the hill.
Megavonnen.
Yeah, Vineyards first. recognize that Lorien is beautiful
Hail,
during the
friend,
day.
and well met.
Well, looks like we're riding, which is not bad because it's Lorien. It's pretty. But I definitely do like the look of Lorien more than I do during the day. I mean, the gold is beautiful. And it's very elven, but just, you know me, I love the color blue. And this works for me. I know there's a lot of folks who are disappointed that Lorien isn't going to be the elven housing, the elven premium housing that's coming eventually. I'm actually okay with it. If there was a way to make Lorien elven housing work, that would have been fine for me. But the way they built Lorien really doesn't seem to fit for me. And I know there's some folks who are like, well, I want a flat house. I'm like, I feel that pain. But to me, it feels like most of the flats were, like, hidden out of the way. Igneous! Is that the Lore Master Horse? It is the Lore Master Horse. All of my main characters all my, like, the primary character for a class has their class horse. How's your kitty cat, Igneous? What's she up to? The funny thing is, you can see the flat at Karen Amroth before you even see the damn tree. And this is why we're here today. Extra life. Yes. And there's the Linky McLink if you need it. And again, 100% of your donation goes to Boston Children's. You do not just ate my entire breakfast of sausage, eggs, and hash browns. Typical kitty. Typical kitty. Thief Kitty is around here somewhere. He was meowing earlier, as he is his wont. We're about to complete year 2 out of 11. Oh my god. And let's just say, yes, Lorien is beautiful. And I wouldn't have minded if they had found a way to make flat housing not stand out like a sore thumb, and that it would feel like it was integrated into the game properly. And I know there's a lot of people who also wanted housing in Felagoth, because elves living in caves has been a thing since, well, Menegroth, Endoriath, Nargothrond. But for me, I've always been the Gondolin sort of elf building, so I'd always... My number one preferences would have been Linden housing, knowing 100% that we wouldn't get it for like 5 years or more. But I'm like, I'm an elf. I can wait a few years. Your Villia and Nenya said it's time to play with cats. The only thing that I dislike about the notion of Rivendell housing is that the Rivendell aesthetic is basically the Falathorn and Kellendam aesthetic, because they were built at the same time. Oh, Logland? Logland would have been an interesting choice.
I hate to ask, but do you think you could help me with something?
Mm-hmm. And we're done. Yay! By the way, I need to remember to set my perks up. Because I am getting XP every time I complete a card, so... Let's go back to the party tree. Let's take a last look around at how beautiful Lorien is. And of course we get the little dread thing when we walk past Frodo, which, you know, is because of the ring. Anywho, back to the party tree. You think you've done an oopsie and missed the remembrance from the tavern crawl unless the Forsaken Inn has more? I do not know. I haven't really done many of the other cards for the thing. Mainly because doing just the tales to complete the full quest chain is so much in one sitting. And once you've done it a few times, I think only my main character has completed the entire anniversary quest. Like, all 3 cards for all 11 years. Party tree.
Hello there.
Potty tree. Hello there. But you can also, if you want to, Galdwin, look things up on the wiki, because the wiki can help. Alright. Let's talk to Waldo real quick. We get a little old man Willow housing deco and a tome of Bill the Pony.